Hi students, this is the problem we are trying to solve. Maybe you will think, why don't we use a calculator and find out the answer? This is not just about calculation, it's about how creatively you can use the tools of math. Now students, this little here is our rough work section where I'm going to write any math rules I'm going to use or the logics I'm going to apply. Here, I will share with you something pretty math about this problem. We'll talk about that. Now, students, how exactly to start with this problem? What is the key? What we need to understand that the task is to first express this whole expression into simpler format. Now, just let's look at this consecutive four numbers multiplied. If I take 1998 as n, so this whole expression will become, if 1998 is n, 1999 will be n plus 1, 2000 will be n plus 2, and 2001 will be n plus 3. Now, students, something I want you to not forget. I'm going to write like something when the four things are multiplied and they are in this orderly fashion. If I combine the first and the last, and if I combine the middle two, we'll see something same repeating. What exactly I want to see is this. It's easy to multiply n into n plus 3. It's going to be n square plus 3n. Excuse. And if I multiply this, and it's easy to multiply two binomial students, you can do it mentally this task. It's going to be n square, 2n plus n 3n, 1 into 2 is 2. Now students, here, can you see what exactly I was looking for? So if you see, there is something common here, which we can replace by x, let's say, n square plus 3n is the common thing. So first one will become x, and the second one is nothing but n square plus 3n plus 2, so it will become x plus 2. And finally, if I write it, it's going to be x into x, x square, x into 2, 2x. Now, students, if you are lost in this whole conversation, I want to tell you, don't get confused. This whole thing, x square plus 2x, is nothing but the way, or we can say another way of expressing this multiplication of four consecutive numbers. So let's start with our first step of problem solving. Now, students, I know that 1998, this whole thing can be written as x squared plus 2x. Remember, there is a 1 whole thing upon 4. Excuse. This whole thing is inside the root. Okay. Now, students, the next step which I'm going to write, I expect you must be knowing this already, that x plus 1 whole square is nothing but x square plus 2x plus 1, right? So I can say this is nothing but this whole thing. The numerator is x plus 1 whole square and the denominator is nothing but 2 square, correct? And students, I expect you must be knowing this also. A raised to the power n divided by b raised to the power n can be written as a upon b whole raised to the power n, right? We can write like this. Now I'm going to use the same thing. Look at this part, students. This thing. What is in the numerator? X plus 1 whole square. And in the denominator, it's 2 square. So this whole thing can be written as x plus 1 upon 2. This whole thing is square. And students, it's going to be nothing but we know that what is the meaning of root? The meaning of the root is power half. So it's going to be 2 into half. 2 into half is 1. Any number raised to the power 1 is number itself. So it's going to be x plus 1 by 2. Or you can easily say root under any number square will be number itself. So this will be equal to x plus 1 by 2. Now comes the little more interesting part here. What is x, students, if you remember? X is n square plus 3n, correct? But what was n? N was nothing but 1998. So what is x? 1998 square, 3 into 1998. Now maybe you feel like this calculation gonna be a little scary. Let's see. This again we need to be creative in so doing with the calculation. Sorry. Remember the plus 1. This whole divided by 2. This whole divided by 2. Sorry. Sorry. This whole divided by 2. Now, students, maybe you have a thought that this is a hard to find thing. But I want to tell you that think like this. This 2000 minus 2 whole square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, 2 2s are 4, into 2, 8, 8000. So let's try this calculation now. It's gonna be after 4, 6 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 square will be 4. So it's gonna be 4 after that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and 4. Now students, you need to subtract 8000 from that. 0, 0, 0, 8. So it will be 4 minus 0 is 4, 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0. 10 minus 8, 2, 9, 9, 3. So students, finally, we know 1998 square is 399200 and 4. But let's add this one, so it will become 4 plus 1, 5. Now students, don't be afraid to do this calculation at all. You can do this mentally. 3 into 1998. 3 8s are 24, 2 carry. 3 9s are 27, plus 2 29, 2 carry. 3 9s are 27, plus 2 29, 2 carry. 3 1s are 3, plus 2 5. So this is whole divided by 2. Now can you add them, students? It's easy, right? It's gonna be 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 0 9, 9 plus 0 9, 5 plus 2 7, 9 9 3. This whole divided by 2. Can you divide that? It's easy, students. 2 ones are 2, 1 reminder. 2 nines are 18, 1 reminder. 2 nines are 18, 1 reminder. 2 eights are 16, 1 reminder. 2 nines are 18, 1 reminder. 2 nines are 18, 1 reminder. 2 nines are 18, 1 reminder. Decimal. 2 fives are 10. So this will be the answer, students. Now, I have a small challenge for you, students. If you understood the whole process, how exactly I have done this, I want you to try this problem on your own. My problem for you is 100 into 102 into 104 into 106 plus 16, this whole thing divided by 9 inside the root. Let me know your answer, students, for this. Now, let's talk the pretty part of this problem. Now, students, for that, you need to just focus on the problem. 1998 is an even number, correct? So, and this is odd number. This is even number. This is odd number. Now, students, if I ask you that if we have something like this, some even number into odd number into some even number into some odd, I'll tell you something that this first even into odd, any even number into odd number is a even number. Then even into odd, this can be expressed as. So what I want to express is that this whole product will be a even number. Now, if the whole product is even and you add one, it will become odd. So if you take a square root, answer will be something odd in the numerator. And this 4 root inside the root gonna give you 2 outside. So any odd number, any odd number divided by 2, what will be the result? Result will be some number decimal 5, like as was the answer. So I want to tell you, if there were options with only one options being the decimal point 0.5, then you could have chosen that. But I wanted to share you the solution of that. So that's all, students. Bye bye.